This video is brought to you by Squarespace. It's the perfect place to set up an online business, build a beautiful website, or just develop a passion project.
Hello, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barbados. You may well have seen on my Instagram very recently that I'm in Barbados, sunning it up. I don't know whether I'm back by the time this video goes up. However, I got a call from James here, and I'll leave his socials on the screen. I got a call from him saying, "Oi, TGE, I know about a car collection you may want to see." A little bit of background then. Barbados, relatively small island, and the cars here are subject to a huge amount of kind of import tax and duty, and you really don't often see that many punchy vehicles over here, particularly not a collection like I'm about to show you. So, a very kind gentleman I'm going to leave anonymous has invited me to come and check out his collection, and I know I'm supposed to be on holiday, but I'm also still a car fan, so I'm going to take you around it in a second. He's literally just behind me in there, and we're going to go and have a little look at it. So we're not going to meet him, he's a private chap, and we're actually in a top secret location here, but we're going to go in and have a little look. Anyway, a little bit of background then. Barbados, they are really into their kind of JDM scene, so there's a lot of like Japanese cars in here, but there's also some firm favourites as well. So we're going to flip the camera around, we're going to take a little look around. Coming in then, we get a little taster of what's to come. We've got an M3 here. No ordinary M3, it's missing the back seats. We've got that shifter as well. So there's actually a racetrack nearby called Bushy Park, which many of you will be familiar with. It's just a little taster of what's to come. Right, where to start then? We're gonna go around in a sensible order for this channel. It's gonna be nice and sensible. We're gonna go around, I'm gonna take each car one by one and go through exactly what's going on, because a lot of these cars have been tuned within an inch of their life. So first things first is this Buggy. This actually got a Kawasaki 1400 engine in it. And I've been told by the guys here, the owner of the collection, this is one of the most chaotic cars he's actually got. That is hell, absolute hell. And this basically just goes wherever. It's called a rage buggy. It's essentially a highly tuned super bike with 4 wheels and mud tyres. Total carnage. And you can see by the number plate, it is road legal as well. I'm not sure whether you get away with that in the UK. We don't know. I don't know if that passed an MOT. Light bar on the roof as well, nice and sensible. Right, let's get going then. So we've obviously got a Nissan GTR here. This is pushing out 1100 brake horsepower. They've had to redo the transmission and literally everything in it, because obviously you can't put 1100 brake horsepower through the stock transmission. And by the magic of the internet, you can hear that now and also see underneath the bonnet. About 1100 brake horsepower in this. And the windscreen's completely tinted as well. You can't see in there at all. Again, you just would not get away with that in the UK. Really, really, really cool. I'm still tempted by one of these at some point to add to the garage. But yeah, rest assured, that's absolute havoc. I'm supposed to be coming back here pretty soon, so I'm gonna come out in some of these cars. So, the owner of this collection is a huge JDM fan, as I said before, but particularly Evos. He's actually got 3. So these are 2 of them, and another one is on a ramp behind me. So this is actually pushing out just under 900 brake horsepower. And this is actually his road-going version. So this has got smaller turbos in it and kind of more sensible wheels and tyres. But this is actually pumping out just under 900 brake horsepower. And he's actually got another one, exactly the same spec, up on a ramp over there. So yes. They're all in various states of kind of repair or kind of build. There's constantly something going on in here. He's got a team of kind of in-house mechanics constantly working on his collection. Now, as I said before, you just do not expect to see this in Barbados. There are people with a lot of cash here, but the import levies on these things mean that they're literally at least double the price. Everything you see here is double what it would be in the UK, if not a lot more. And the repairs as well, the bills just go through the roof, because if you don't have someone in-house that can do any of this stuff, and they need specialist things, you need to transport things like ECUs and gearboxes and engines abroad. It gets seriously expensive, seriously quickly. So a very, very brave man. He's also got silly motorbikes knocking around all over the place. We've got brand new S-Class over there. This is actually goals. This whole unit is goals. It's exactly what I want in London, if I actually had any money. So he's got this. This is actually just turned up. And it's got an exhaust system on it and downpipes already, which again, by the magic of the internet, we can now hear. But I was talking to him and I was saying I loved mine. I had one kind of 2 years ago and I wish I still had it because it's kept its value. They haven't lost any money at all. but I particularly enjoy this bull bar. These are actually illegal in the UK. You cannot have that on the front of your G-Wagon in the UK, in a UK registered G-Wagon, but this actually came without that, and he got that added on here as well, so looks really good, and I don't think there's a better spec for a G-Wagon. Look at the thing. And I love the number plates over it as well. They're just evil. Really, really cool. Let's go around the back of it. Let's have a look. Again, tinted windows, red seats in there. Got stock tips, stock wheels. But that's how you do a G-Wagon. Murdered out windows as well. Lovely stuff. Coming around then. We've got a sensible daily driver here, but coming around. Here we go then on the other bank of cars. We've got a Supra with a 3.4 2JZ engine. It's punting out about 1,000 brake horsepower. 1,000! These things are a joke. And if you're into your JDM cars, you know the value of these things are going through the roof. They just don't make cars like this anymore. Let's have a little look around it. Try not to get beheaded. Lightweight wheels, big old brakes in there. Big old wing at the back there. This is just cool. It's just cool. Let's go at a wide angle. Ah, there we go. That's the one. Sick. You just don't see these on the road anymore, mainly because people have crashed or blown them up. Super, super cool. Also here, we have an R34 Skyline as well. Again, these are about 100,000 now, and probably about double that over here. This owner's actually had this one for about 6 years, he was saying. He bought it ages ago. So this R34 then, unlike a lot of the cars in the garage here, is actually mainly stock. It's pretty much just got a pipe, but other than that, it's in stock format, which is quite rare for these. Most of them have been molested and attacked, but this is pretty much a classic car, and values on them are pretty much climbing by the day. Particularly over here in Barbados, there's a huge, huge scene for these extremely popular cars, and I think they're now allowed in the US. There's something to do with the US market, which means that these are now sort of allowed over there, or more popular over there. I don't actually remember what the point on that was, but they're particularly popular in the US now. So with them hoovering up demand, the price of these are going mental. So there's pretty much stock, which is quite rare for this garage. Upstairs then, as you do casually, you've got an M3 CSL up there. Well, it looks like a CSL anyway. I'm pretty sure it probably is. And you've also got another Evo, and that is matching the numbers that one's pushing out. 890 odd brake horsepower in that. You've got another one up there. Why not have three of them? So a little bit more up my street, and usual for this channel is a Gen 2 991 GT3 RS. And what I particularly enjoy about this is obviously crayon. It has, I was about to say it's got black brake calipers, but it's got no brake calipers at all. They seem to be missing in action. As I say, I really enjoy the black brake calipers there. Let's see if we've got back brakes as well. No, they seem to be off, so I imagine there's something's going on with those. Just whack my head on that, absolute chaos. We'll see if there's any hair on there. No, we're fine. We're fine, we've survived it. No holiday insurance claims here. Let's go around the back of the car and have a little look. We've got pipes on it as well, because those familiar with these cars will know that they've got actually the OPF particular filter on this Gen 2 version of the GT3 RS. They do need a little bit of help as well, so good work on that. Now, here, we've got an Aerial Atom 4, I believe is the Aerial Atom 4. Stupid piece of kit. He's actually upgraded the shocks on this as well. It's got the Olin shocks in there. Very trick pieces of kit. A right-hand drive, as a lot of cars are over here in Barbados. He does not have the sequential box, but he said he may be adding that in the future. What's cool, you've got door panels, but they're actually glass as well. These are ridiculous. I've never driven one. I've driven a BAC mono, but if it's anything like that, then this thing is absolute mayhem. Let's come around the back. That's havoc. That's absolute havoc. I might be out here again very soon, or I may actually just stay out here, and we're going to actually do a track day, so at some point you may well see me batting around in this or passenger seat, having the life scared out of me. And almost last but not least, he's got a load of other cars as well. He's got a radical Ford Focus RS, both generations, but this is the only M2 competition on the whole island. We've got uprated wheels here. What else has been done to this? I just briefly asked what's been done to this, and he just reeled off about a million things that's already been done to this. So it's basically got downpipes, exhaust, new intercooler, springs, new wheels, you name it, it's been done. So yes, and I think as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, the only one on the island, so M2 Comp. Cool car. I don't think I've actually driven the M2 Comp. And last but not least then, actually no, there's some other stuff on the ramp I haven't showed you. We've got S2000 here as well. Absolute chaos. VTEC mayhem on these. I'm terrified about whacking my head now as well. Up on the top then, up here.
Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this video was brought to you with Squarespace. No doubt many of you are familiar with Squarespace right now, but there's loads of cool features with Squarespace that I want to tell you guys about, and they've actually helped me personally and many others that follow me and now starting to develop websites with as well. I've been working with Squarespace for ages now, and it's cool to see some of those projects coming to life, so please do keep those DMs coming on Instagram, and even share the links to your passion projects below in the comments to this video. So there's a number of features, and some of these I haven't actually mentioned on YouTube before. So the first of which is Squarespace actually allows you to develop member areas on your website here, so you can communicate with all your members, and there's boxed off membership sections you can build into your website very, very easily with Squarespace, which is a really, really nice feature. And membership businesses are key, as I've shown with Crep Chief Notify. And it's important to note that Squarespace is an all-in-one platform, so you can just go to Squarespace, you can get your domain, and then you can build your website as well, all in one place. You don't have to fiddle around going to different websites. Everything is there that you need to build that website. Another really important one, and one that I hammer every single time, is email campaigns. Email campaigns are so important. If you get a good email campaign going out with a good conversion rate, you can make serious returns. It's a really great way to engage with your audience and also update them with products, and also obviously, make money if your website is a business. And another worry for people setting up websites is how you're going to make it mobile optimized. A lot of websites you need to build 2 versions of, but Squarespace actually has mobile optimization built in as well, so you don't need to worry about that. Very cool and very useful, considering that a lot of traffic these days is actually on mobile devices. And another biggie when you're setting up a website is SEO. Squarespace actually has tools within it allowing you to maximize and optimize your search results on SEO as well. So that's all within the same platform. So then if you are interested in setting up a website and you thought, I've always wanted to set up a website, there is no better place and there is no better time. Head over to squarespace.com right now with the special link below, and you'll get 10% off your first order. So get in the mix, and as always, please, as I said at the beginning, do keep me updated with all your businesses. For now though, let's head back to the video.
One of the most popular cars in Barbados is the Toyota Starlet. This has been completely rebuilt and restored. I don't know if we can get under here and have a little look. It's like new under there. It's been completely restored. I actually wanted a Starlet GT Turbo when I was younger, and this is the original variant of it. And we've also got a car here, which I don't actually... You're all going to scream at me now. You're going to terrorise me. I don't actually know what it is. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I failed you all here. But again, completely restored. Look at that. It's like new. What a joke. Right then, you lot, that was a little whistle-stop tour of probably one of the coolest car collections I've seen. Quite an eclectic mix. It's pretty much got something for everyone in there. And it's time for me to disappear. He's a very busy gentleman, but I just thought I'd come and have a little nose around and put his entire collection on the internet. A huge thank you to him. I'm sure he'll be watching and also be cursing at me for getting a lot of the stuff wrong, a lot of the facts wrong there. But really cool. Barbados is just such a welcoming place. Everyone here is so nice, particularly this gentleman, his group of friends, and actually his brother here as well. They've been really nice to me. I wouldn't be nice to me, some prat on the internet, but they've been really cool. And in general, just Barbados, the people here are amazing. They're so welcoming. I'm just not used to it. Coming from London, you just don't you don't expect people to be nice to you. You just assume everyone's going to be abusive. But yeah, hugely chilled, friendly, welcoming, and just generally a nice bunch of people. So a big shout out to Barbados, a big shout out to the chap here for letting me in to see the collection. Big shout out to James as well for allowing me to have a little look around. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know car content is a little bit thin on the ground here. And I know some of you will be saying, just go and enjoy your holiday, stop doing YouTube stuff. But I thought I'd come and take you around it. I wanted to come and have a nose anyway, purely from personal kind of selfish reasons. I just want to have a look. I thought I'd take you around as well. So I filmed this on my phone. I bodged this together, so hopefully it's come out okay. I'll catch you all soon. Hopefully having an amazing Christmas. If it's been Christmas yet, I don't know. Hope you're all staying safe and we're getting through 2020. I know it's really smug me being out here, but I have been working out here, so not too smug. I've been getting up at 5 AM every day. I'm working through. So there we go. Thank you very much anyway. Hope you're all well. Ciao.